Your cells are hoarding water for like a rainy day, right? So it's like trying to hold on to that water, right? But if you've been fasting and eating light, suddenly eating a big meal, especially carbs, can spike insulin, and that's like a green light for water retention. Stress can also mess with your gut. Cortisol can make your body hold water and slow digestion. To prevent it, staying hydrated helps flush out the excess sodium, right? If you break your fast with like a large meal, start small and light. Think soups, smoothies, or veggies. Move around a bit, right? A light walk or stretching helps get things moving in your gut. Use herbs like peppermint, tea, or magnesium. They both help digestion and water balance. Watch your sodium intake and, of course, processed foods, especially at night, and sugars. If you want consistent progress, right? Well, first of all, you're going to have to get on a better food plan. And you're going to have meals that are timed, okay? But still, you're still going to feel bloated until you get the weight off, mainly, right? So, at that point, like for me, one late night meal causes bloating. And I usually do it once a week. Maybe it's not late night, but maybe I'm eating like a bunch of sugars or having a couple beers on a Friday night, right? And then next thing you know, I'm bloated for 3 days. All the way through Monday. When you have a habit of eating processed foods and sugary foods and foods late at night and drinking alcohol all the time, then yeah, you're going to feel bloated all the time probably, right? So I just wanted to share this because I was like thinking, wow, I didn't know about this. Like, it's up and down. So if you want to get ripped, right, you just can't eat that stuff at all. Here's the way to stop feeling bloated all the time. Like I said, when I was 50 pounds heavy, and I couldn't stop feeling, I felt bloated all the time. And then when I lost the weight, I was like, all right, I'm not feeling bloated. But then that was when I was doing like Nutrisystem and stuff. And then I realized that I have to use their products all the time. So I'm like, no, I can't do that. Because when I stopped using them, like I got 20 to 30 pounds back. So I was like, how do I do this without that weight coming back? Well, that's why on this channel, I have the free food plans and the free workouts. And if you follow those, if you download them and follow them and watch the playlists called Your Blueprint for Exercise and Weight Loss Success, then you'll be able to follow the videos, download the plans, and then you could start your journey at getting that weight off, right? Once you get the weight down, then if you make a mistake, you're going to feel it for 3 days. The water is going to retain. You're going to feel bloated, right? So once you get to that point, like me, you're going to listen to your body, right? And then, like me, I've been experimenting, and that's why I want to show you this video, because that's what it is. That bloating is because you're overweight, guys. And now that I'm not really overweight, if I'm bloated, I know I messed up. Now I have 2 or 3 days before the weight's going to come off. And then I won't feel bloated at all. And I'll get to the point where I'm having almost a 6-pack. But then that's too skinny. Sometimes I don't know if I want to be that skinny, but you're not supposed to have all that fat on you if you're eating correctly, okay? And so, like I said, you can everything's free on this channel. Download the workouts, download the food plans, download the shopping list. You can go to the store with that shopping list. And it's not so bad. I eat some awesome food every day, and I even have meal plans on there. I have food recipes on there for you too. So you work out, and then so many hours later, you're not eating until like 11 or 12, and by that time, your body wants that food so bad. And when your body gets that food, it's just gonna just move it everywhere, right? And then it's just not gonna stick to you. And then if you eat, like I said, so for the 5-hour window, then by the time you go to bed, hopefully you didn't eat too much. You didn't eat late at night, and then your body will work through it. Your body will detox, right? Because your body has to be able to detox too at night, and your body has to be able to digest all that food, right? And then by the time you eat again, now you work out, and now your body's going to burn through it again, right? So, but the one thing is that if you're doing that and you're digest the food and you work out and all that, there are ways. There actually, you guys, there's another way you can do it too. That I always tell people they can start with, and that's like you're eating 5 to 7 times a day. So you'll probably have like a small snack, and then you'll have your lunch, and then you'll have another snack, and then you'll have your dinner, another snack. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 times a day. And I have that plan on here too. So you can start with that, and then you can work your way into the intermittent fasting later, and then that'll help you shed the weight. Okay. And then later, when you do the intermittent fasting, you can kind of jump into what I'm talking about. But regardless, by starting to eat this way, you're going to start getting that weight off. You're not going to feel it anymore like that. Okay. So, if you like this video, like it, give me a like, and then comment if you're ready to get started. And if you have any questions, I will respond because this is important for your life, and I want to help you. I want to help everybody. But I'm not going to be like a personal trainer for people, but I'm going to give you all the information so you can do it yourself and for free. So, and then subscribe and you hit the notification bell because I'm doing motivational videos every single morning to keep you motivated through quotes. And then I'm doing 2 long videos a week to keep you inspired by learning more information. And then if you watch those videos in the playlists, that's what the Shoal channel is about. I even have a video on dog food to try to help the dogs live longer, because a lot of dog food is bad out there too.